The wife explains that she is already starting to feel pain again. And the husband tells her not to worry, because she will be born soon, and there are only 2 months left. But the wife Camila says that she is actually 6 months along, and the husband counts on his fingers how many months are left, coming to the conclusion that there are 3 months left. The wife laughs at her husband, while he says he's hoping it's a boy. Camila says she hopes it's a girl, because she has always wanted a daughter. The husband then says it could be a girl and a boy, and Camila asks if he wanted two. A woman arrives clapping her hands, and startles the couple. She congratulates the couple, and Camila innocently thanks her, and asks if she knows them. The woman then explains that she is his cousin. And he agrees, saying that she is a distant cousin. She then asks how long they have been together. And Camila replies that they have been together for 3 years. And she is 6 months pregnant, explaining that either a girl or a boy will be coming. The cousin then wishes them both all the best, and Camila thanks her. Then she leaves. Camila comments to her husband that she doesn't remember him talking about this cousin. But he explains that she is a distant cousin, who is from the countryside and hardly ever comes to town. The wife then asks him to invite her to meet their baby later, and he agrees that he will arrange it. The mysterious woman cries, while hugging her own belly. Hours later, the man arrives at the supposed cousin's house, while she thinks to herself that she has done everything for him. He starts banging on the door, asking her to open it, but she ignores him, and he keeps asking her to open the door. She gets up, takes her backpack and opens the door, asking him what he is doing there, and he asks what are these bags, and asks where she is going. She replies that she's not going anywhere, but he is, and hands the bags to him, while he asks what all this is for. She laughs, incredulous at his question, and says that she caught him cheating on her, and asks if he wants her to accept him into her home with a pregnant woman. The man says that she knows he has always wanted a child. The girlfriend, Eduarda, says that she can't give him that. He knows that she goes for treatment. He knows that she goes to expensive doctors. Her boyfriend Aitor tells her that the treatments are not working, and he asks her to give him a chance. But she doesn't believe he's asking her to, so she asks him to leave. Aitor says that she will regret doing this, because he only wanted a son. Eduarda begins to cry, and Aitor reminds her that he loves her. But she tells him to leave again, and asks him to please go. So he gives up and leaves. Meanwhile, she closes the door and slams the door angrily. She sits on the bed and begins to cry in despair. Months later, Aitor comes home, asking how his wife is, and she replies that she is fine. He asks how the baby is, and she replies that she is already having a hard time. The husband asks her if she made them some food, and she says no. He says that he just got home tired from work and wanted food, but she explains that she is exhausted and that this pregnancy is making her tired. Aitor says that lately he has to do everything, because he comes home from work and has no food, but Camila is firm, saying that she went to live with him to be treated like a queen and not like a servant. He complains that she doesn't even wash his soccer clothes for him, and that she has to help him. His wife explains that she is pregnant and tired, and he has to do things, not her. She reminds him that she needs money for shopping, and he says that he will give it to her. So he takes the money out of his pocket to hand it to her. As he counts the money, she tells him to give it to her soon, so she puts the money away. Aitor says that he will make some food for him, and Camila asks him to make some for her too, because she is leaving and doesn't have time to arrive, but when she does, she wants the food ready and asks him to wash her clothes too. Then she says goodbye to him, and Aitor thinks about her words, about not having a curfew, and wonders how come she doesn't have a curfew. Hours later, the lover asks how she managed to get rid of her idiot husband, and Camila replies that she put him to do everything inside the house, laundry, cooking, and explains that he'll be doing this all day, and the lover says how can he be so dumb. Camila shows the money she got from him and her lover Mateus asks if it's for him. She says it is for him to buy everything he needs, because he deserves it. Then he is happy with her attitude, and explains that they are going out to dinner tonight, because she deserves it, and she is very happy. Heitor arrives and takes his money back, and Mateus asks what he is doing, telling him not to put his hand on his money. He asks who he thinks he is to be with his money and his wife. His wife asks what he is doing there, because she asked him to wash the clothes and cook and that he was supposed to be at home doing this. Heitor calls her ungrateful, saying that he gave her money and she gave it to the boy. Mateus tells him not to get excited, because she is pregnant, and he replies that she is pregnant with his child, and that the child is his. But Camila denies it, saying that the child is Mateus. Heitor sends her away with him then, since the child is his, and she agrees. While he says that they make a beautiful couple, Mateus then calls her to go with him. Heitor tells her to take the $50, but she asks what she will do with $50. And he sarcastically replies that it's for them to pay for their motel. Heitor is furious with the situation. 6 years later, Eduarda is with her son, and Heitor finds them. And she greets him. He comments that it has been many years, and he says that she looks very beautiful. She replies that it was very bad, but only in the first days, and that afterwards she got better with the treatments and expensive doctors she paid for. Heitor says that 6 years have passed and that he regrets everything he did to her, and comments that now she has a son. And he asks the boy what his name is. He replies that his name is Pedro, and Heitor says that it's a beautiful name. Eduarda tells him that this is her son, and that he's also his son. Heitor reminds her that she said she was infertile, and she says that she really was, but that after the expensive treatments and the doctors she paid for, she managed to get pregnant, and that the day he found her with the other pregnant woman, she was going to tell him that he was going to be a father. But she didn't want to spoil anything, because she was going to be a mother too. He replies that since he is his son, they could start over and be a new family. Eduarda apologizes, saying that their time has passed, and leaves with her son. Heitor calls for his son, desperate, then crouches down, sorry for everything he has done.